What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to everybody. Even though it doesn't really mean much to me, I work 7 days a week. I don't take days off. I'm a reseller. Even though I work at my own schedule and time and mostly from home, nevertheless, it's still a job that I do. I mean, I'm disciplined enough to not need someone to hold me accountable. So I get busy every day. But besides that, all of that, if this is your first time checking into the channel, welcome. My name is Dan. This is Resellers Lifestyle. And today I want to talk to everybody. This goes for beginners, especially beginners. I want you guys to be very careful, especially during these times where people are really, really hungry and thirsty for money, and they'll probably try to do anything to get at you. And this is not to scare you off from trying to do your thing on eBay and make your money and still sell your stuff and make your money. This is not to scare you. This is just to help and inform you on different scams that are out there. Just beware. Scam number one: somebody offers you more money than what your price is. Typically speaking, that is a scam. The only way that's not a scam if you have multiples of a certain item and they, you know what I mean, they want to buy more than one. That's the only time that an offer should be higher than your listed price, obviously. Number two, someone buys something and then as soon as they buy it, they message you and say, I made a mistake on my shipping address. Can you ship it to this address right here? And then in the message, they put a different address. No, 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 no. Do not. Absolutely do not try to ship to that address. All right? What you do instead, you message them back and say, hey, listen, I'm sorry I cannot do that. I can only ship to the address that is on the order invoice. Okay? And, just tell them nicely and say, if you would like to fix your address, I will cancel the order for you, and they can order it again. So either you cancel it for them or they cancel the order themselves. Now, when you cancel an order, make sure that you check customer asks to cancel order or buyer want a cancel order, whatever. Make sure you check that reason, because other reasons will give you a ding on your account. You don't want no problems. So you make sure you check that when you cancel that order, and you let them fix the address and order it again, and then you go from there. Now I'm going to tell you why not to never ever do this. The reason why you never want to do that is because, let's say they pay for the item, they message you, say, hey, send it to this address. Number one, when you go to print the label details is already written out for you. That's number one. Now you got to go through the hassle of trying to edit it and trying to change the address and all that kind of stuff. And which I don't even know if they'll allow you to do that. I mean, I've never even tried to edit to do that. But I think you might be able to do that. But even if so, don't do it. Because I'm going to tell you, you go through that and you send it off. Okay, say you send it off to the address that they messaged you, right? Okay, you got the tracking number. It says delivered, right? But guess what? If they come back and they contact you again several days later after it says it's been delivered, they say, "Oh, I haven't received my order." And like now you're like, "What? What do you mean? The tracker says it was delivered." And guess what? In those cases, you can upload that tracking number that says it delivered all it want. If that address is not the same on the order, it doesn't count. So now, at this particular point, since you did that, you are not protected by that tracking number that says delivered if the customer decides to say they did not receive their order. All right? So that's been like, I mean, some customers, not all customers are trying to scam you, but you never know which ones are. And that's just a typical one to look out for. And scam number 3. All right. Now this one right here, this one is a absolute no, just all the way around no. No, even if it isn't a scam, it's just an absolutely no, because this causes so many issues. All right. You got another situation where the customer is messaging you. Customer message you and say, "Hey, man, I'm really interested in this item. Would you please email me some extra pictures and some more information about this item?" Don't do it. Red flag right there. Do not take any transactions off of the platform. Absolute no. Number one, you're not protected if something goes wrong. You're not, if they scam you out of your money, if they scam you out of your money, you just scammed. Number 2, if eBay or any platform finds out about you're doing that, your account gets shut down just like that. That's it. End of story. You're done. And I'm going to talk about this other one. This last one that I really want to talk about. This one is kind of hard to protect yourself, but the best thing that I can say to do with this one is only thing that if you could possibly video it, that's the only thing. All right. So here's how the scam goes. Buyer freaking purchase something from you, right? Generally a high price item. This type of stuff happens with and that's another thing. Be careful trying to sell very, very expensive items. Items that are like thousands of dollars like that. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't sell anything for that amount of money on eBay. It just you're asking for trouble. When you start selling things over, I think the maximum amount of something I ever sold on eBay was like $500 or $600. That's like my max. I'm really not trying to sell anything no higher than that. Too expensive. Because what happens is, especially if it's a smaller item or something like that that's really expensive. Okay, so say for example, you sell this individual a very expensive camera, right? They get it. They turn around and say, "Hey, yo, this is not what I wanted," or something's wrong with it. They open up a return. Okay? They open up a return, you're like, okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You have no other choice to accept returns. And always set your account to accept returns, because you gotta accept it anyway. You're not gonna get out of it. You're not gonna get out of not accepting returns, because eBay will force you to accept the return regardless. All the customer has to do is say that it doesn't fit, something's wrong, it's not as described. Bada boom, it's automatically approved anyway. So you might as well accept returns. But anyway, back to this return. Okay, so they get it, they want to return it, they return it to you. All right, you get it, and you open the box, and it's not even a camera. So now you didn't sold him this Canon, very nice camera, very expensive camera. You probably sold it to him for about $200 or $300 or something like that. Some sort of camera for about $200 or $300, and he sends you back a brick. He doesn't even send back a camera. He sends back like a rock or brick or some weird, maybe even like I don't know, just something other than your camera. And you like, what? You're looking like, dang. So now you got to contact eBay on this situation and say, this is what happened. This is what they returned. This, that, and the other. And I got to tell you, you're going to have some type of proof. So my suggestion to you, if you get an expensive return, record it from the start to finish. Record it from the start till you going to pick it up off the porch or pick it up out of the mailbox or wherever you're picking it up from. Record that whole thing. Record the opening of the package and everything like that. If you do that, now you have strong proof and evidence that this is a scam. And there's a pretty good chance with that strong proof and that evidence that you will get your money back on eBay. All right. So, once again, I didn't make this video to scare anybody, discourage anybody from trying to sell on eBay or making money, because eBay it's not perfect, and I don't think any platform is. eBay is not perfect, but it is a great opportunity to where you can make some money. And that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I ain't going to hold you up too long. But anyway, I'm Dan at Resellers Lifestyle. Comment, like, subscribe. And if anybody watching this video that's been reselling, and you have some other scams that you like to mention, hit that comment section, man. Hit that comment section. Let me know what else is going on out there. And yeah, I'm gonna get on back with you guys. So stay tuned Got more videos to come. I'm going to be consistently throwing out videos, and this one is for everybody. This is not even for just beginners. I'm hitting it. I'm going to get some advice for beginners, intermediate, and so on and so forth. So be on, like, subscribe, comment. I'm out.